Morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see if this is volume's working all right on this. Turn it down a little bit, I think. There we go. That should be good. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at the levels that we have drawn out. I'm going to go back here to 4 hours just so we can see that there's a nice big new week opening gap. We wanted to come down, trade down, then up last night, but it decided just to go up. A lot of things did that. Bitcoin did that. Crypto did that in general, right? When you say Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything. Gold was on a tear. Gold just wants to windmill here. Like this little windmill here. Windmilling. We're up. Up, up, up. We had a silver play that we had drawn out last night. I think it was on this silver chart here. It's playing out. Already hit. Take profit 1. See if she keeps on banging up. Oops, that's a yes. Not worried about a yes right now. So where are we going now? Who knows? We'll wait for open and see where she takes us. And we have liquidity that's like 75 points up. 75 points downish, right? We're in the middle of the liquidity right now. Gonna have to wait for it to decide to do something. The 15-minute candle's about to start. Literally started a minute ago. What are we looking at here? It really thinks it has at some point come down here, but we'll figure that out. Slow Monday morning. Not on long today. I will be leaving. Probably could go to 11:15 tops. I probably jumped on a little too soon. I wasn't going to take any trades. I didn't see anything. Lost my windows. Too many windows open. Whoops. A little bit of a thing going on in the 15-minute. cleanest, not the prettiest. You know me and how I don't like when the tail is formed on that first 1 minute. I like it a little bit, but it's respected the 50% of the last 15-minute candle. Close to open, could get squirrely. I'm just reading an encrypt message to the group. That's freaking hilarious. Dead on. Dead on. Doobie doobie doo. This is gonna be boring for a minute. Sorry guys. This is Fractal trading, right? Waiting for your setups. I'm waiting for open at this point. You know what I need? I think I need to make a be right back screen. I think I'll make it of the Powell money printing. Let me see if I can find that GIF. I didn't save it as a GIF. I didn't copy it as a GIF. I think I'll download this GIF and make it. I'll be right back. Morning, Crip. Oh, the auto is wicked low again. Oh, okay. Maybe if I just turn it up all the way. How's that? Turn it up all the way. Turn up the music a little bit. I'll dial in this audio. It seems like when I switch screens, the audio gets kind of messed up. New mic's coming today. So I'll get to play with that. The music is really loud now? How about now? I just want you to enjoy the vibes. Try to get this dialed in. And then after I get it dialed in for this. Oh my god. The music volume is really, really sensitive. Really sensitive. Oh shit. Shit. Maybe those in between songs. I can't hear the audio because I have it muted on my end. We'll dial it in. Okay, good. Okay, so it looks like it's about 45, negative 45. With the mic all the way up. And then after this, I'm going to set up my new mic today and I'll have to redo it all over again. I am trading my funded funding ticks today. I need to get one trading day in. They have a rule where you need to trade every 7 days. I think that's even unfunded. I know it is on evals because I've blown a couple evals not trading them for 7 days. And that's never fun. But it is what it is. Yeah, and crypto, I think we were all wrong with Bitcoin. I think we all wanted it to go down first, right? To be bullish. She went, that's my don't delete anything one. Here's my charting one. Let's get rid of all this junk, right? Last night we wanted this. She did not do that. She came down a bit, right? That's not enough though. Now it's getting stuck on this resistance here. I mean, it could just go. That daily doesn't look too bad for a tail. Comparatively, that tail doesn't look that bad to even Friday's tail, right? So maybe that was enough retracement for it. Yeah, right here. Just wiped it out. Whoop, whoop. Right there, right? Yeah, they kind of sabered it here. Took it out, then ripped. Little 4-hour idiot box here, if you want to count this as somewhere in here like that. Never came back for the 786. Now the 786 line's a little bit better. Just checking to see what my, I gotta look up here how many contracts I have on. Not going very heavy today, obviously. I'm going about half size. I'd like to try to trade with 5. Low liquidity. It's just grinding. This was the play though. That was the play. If you want to play the 15-minute. Oh, she'll get there. Will she get there before open? Probably not. That was smooth. Little retracement, little fake out. Why wasn't this a swing high? Because it never broke any kind of structure here. Same with this one. This one was a fake out here. It broke structure there, but not this structure. It's where you gotta be careful because there's an order block here, it's gonna bounce in between these order blocks. Got this new week opening gap here, just right up. Oh, it's not as big of a new week opening gap as I thought. It's only like 40 points, 36 points. It looked much bigger. See what we can do here. Never really swept liquidity here either. Kept that high there. Didn't sweep liquidity either way. Just bounced off this order block there. right off the 50% of that overblock. Just went. There's probably div there. Yep. Got a minute and a half till open. She's just gonna go. Yeah, there was div there. Maybe. A little kind of flattish. Okay, let's see what open brings us. Oh, let's just do a fake trade on our open. That's going to be pretty big. That's way big. That's not happening. There we go, there's open. So this is going to be another failed open. Okay, so that didn't work on open. Now we're 2 for 4 on that open. I'm going to break structure like this. I'm gonna mark that down. 2 for 4. Change state of delivery at open. Trying to see if this would become profitable to play that. Not trusting anything obviously yet. Let's see what shakes out. That was really weak opening actually. Just enough to take out the liquidity. Nasty. Just enough to take us out of that. We're right here. We took the. They bought our stop loss. The open's tricky, right? Probably should have had the stop all the way down here, but look how big that stop would have been. The right stop was here. How big are these candles? 140. Bar coding. What would that 15-minute look like? Break a structure here on this 15-minute would be nice. All the way down here would be kind of, actually not even that aggressive, it's only 20 points. Here we go, I think we might have found our direction. Going for London low. Asia low, New York keep opening gap. He's gonna leave without us. Never really did anything up here. What was your entry on that Bitcoin short? Come on, retrace here. Nice entry. We're going down now, right? Oh, it's chopping a little bit. Yeah, trading view can execute a little slowly sometimes, especially when it's moving fast. You get a slippage. Well, we're going to take a London low here with a no entry. It's a double fake out at open. Oh, we broke. We broke. We didn't break. We went. It's like magic. Yeah, open. Yes, like open. It's open can be unpredictable. Sometimes it just rips in one direction, and a lot of the times it double rips. It'll double Judas, Judas, gone. This might actually be the bigger Judas. Come down, take London low, and get out of here. But I don't know why I would leave these gaps, but. Encrypt because it's false move Monday. False move Monday. Well, it's not coming. It's not retracing at all. It's just not retracing. I wanted to see this a little bit, at least up into here. Come on. And then come down. I'm going to see what it does on this. We could be in for like a double rip. If it inverses this, we could be for a double rip. If it comes on here and good rejection, we're coming back down. have to press the buttons today because I need to get one trade in on this freaking account. I think tomorrow will be the 7th day if I don't trade it today. So I need something. Even if I just flip it in and out to get the trade in. Pumpage, let's go. Retrace. See how this 5 minutes gonna close. I don't have my other computer on either, so I don't have all my screens up. I just have NQ up. This is gross, just holding here. Oh, it's right on that order block that we drew out earlier. That makes sense. Plus London Low is holding it up right now. Are you guys entertained yet? Isn't trading so entertaining? I need to get like a group of haters so we get the engagement up. Gotta go hit a wasp nest on social media or something. Oh my god, was this the move for the entire day? Was that it? Was that all they're gonna give us? They're just gonna say, hey, we're gonna dump it open for, you know, less than I don't know, what, 80 points. And then be done. It wants to go down, I just don't know how to get in. Above this protected here, that's a 5 minute. So choppy. Let's let it play out. And today I'm only drawing flags and playing them. I bet a lot of people are in this already. That's not really a flag, huh? Yeah, exactly. Let them have a go with their real funded accounts. Yeah, then it's not boring. You're right. It's definitely not. Man, I don't even like losing an eval trade. Never mind funded ones. Hey Cam, how's it going? Definitely boring price action. And it didn't give us anything to get weight on. We couldn't just jump in. A lot of the times I will take a small position if that broke structure there to ride it down at least one candle. But it never broke that structure. How's your weekend, guys? How's your weekend? Mine was pretty laid back. Finished up some Christmas shopping. Got a little bit more to do today after some meetings. This looks like it wants to reverse here. At least retrace, rather. Then went out to dinner with the wife on Friday. It was fun. My daughter's on a trip with some friends out to California. So she decided to do her thing. Instead of traveling Europe, she's traveling California. I'm like, it's kind of the same. Maybe more homeless in California, but you got plenty of time, Cam, to finish Christmas shopping. Got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Isn't that the joke about men, right? Okay, now retrace. New 15-minute candle. Let's go. Pump up. Higher. I don't like shorting this here. I do not like shorting this here. I wanted to come up here to short. I don't like shorting it here. It's been respecting the London low, which I don't think it's going to respect for much longer, but I want to see a retrace up. Dumb. Is it building a bear flag within a bull flag within a bear flag? Is that a thing? There we go. Little more. Let's go. Little more. Really would like to see it tap into this. Because I want to see what it does there. If it inverts it, we look upside. If it reacts off it, I think we have more downside anyway. We're so close to here. Liquidity would be up here. About 80 points away. Lower liquidity is about 50-ish away. Could take a milli trade here and have it bounce off this for sure. Off the 21. See, technically that broke structure here, right? But is this going to be a number 2 candle? That's what you always have to think, right? It broke structure here. That's a pretty good low here. But do we really think that this 15-minute candle is going to be a number 2 candle? By the looks of it, it wants to be, right? But I don't think it is. Could take this fair value with that play. That's a big fair value gut though. Respecting 50% right now. One second, I have to go do something, damn it. 1 second. Okay, sorry. I had to give my wife an update on our elderly dog who is struggling lately, so let her know what he's been up to today. Yeah, family puppo. I kind of want to take those guys, but I kind of don't. This might be the consolidation candle here for more downside. This 15-minute might be the consolidation down. Thanks, Encrypt. Yeah, it's kind of tough. She's being rude today. No, she, the price action. I don't want to make you. We're just talking about my wife. My wife has not been rude today. I didn't want to. NQ is being rude today. This could have been the reversal here, but I don't want to believe that this is the number 2 candle. I just can't. I don't want to believe it. Show your hand, NQ. Because, yeah, we're bumping up against this order block, too, right here. See what we'll look at. Look at that 1 hour. Jesus Christ. Sorry for swearing. Holy moly. Right off the 21. What's a 4 hour? 4 hours about to close. 4 hour looks like it definitely is going to make a top. Took out the 4 hour fair value gap and was rejecting down. This 4 hour fair value gap. And the daily, does the daily like have basically no tail on it? Yeah. That might have been the high for the day. I have no idea today, guys, to be honest. The low and the open are only 4.5 points difference. a lot of people take this gap, right? Because we were talking about this, the first presented fair value gap, right? And this is it. So one of ICT's, I think it's his, Caleb, I think, his son, would come down, create this fair value gap, right? Come down, hit a point of interest, come back up into it, and then back down to 50% of the gap. So that gap's like right there. So but the way it's acting, like I said, it's acting like it wants to railroad this 15-minute, but I'd have a very hard time believing that's going to railroad that entire thing. I never bet on it railroading. That's like I never make those plays. I just don't like doing it. Yeah, ICT's son, like he made a model for his son, or revealed a model, whatever you want to say with him. But it's the first presented fair value gap, and this was a play that I was taking last year, not this year, last year, a lot, and it was working out a lot, and then it stopped working. So what the idea is that the first presented fair value gap with a opening gap, new week or new day opening gap below or above, right, where the fair value gap is. In this sense, it's a bearish fair value gap on with new week opening gap below. So the idea is that it comes out, it trades back up, retraces into that fair value gap, rejects that fair value gap, and then heads towards the 50% of that gap. But it's looking like it doesn't even want to do that. Like I said, this is why I've not jumped short, because it just looks like it wants to grind up and possibly take out this entire freaking candle. But do you want to long that, right? Not really, because you have this opportunity, the possibility of this fair value gap rejecting. So that's why I'm waiting to see what it does in this fair value gap. And right now it's slowly starting to invert it. But I don't even know if I trust that inversion or not after that. It's just like whatever your risk is, right? Because it did make a pretty good structure here. Right, I mean, it broke structure there, but then like really you only want to take it to to get 2 to 1, you're gonna have to bet on it inverting, and I'm kind of not making that bet, right? So that's the idea behind not taking that trade. If anything, it would have been a 1-to-1, but it would have been a risky 1-to-1. You'd want London to hold. You'd want this to be bitten into. Yeah, no thanks. And this candle's too big to make that windmill pattern that I talk about a lot, that I coined, where there's like an inside trading candle, and then for the continuation, this one's too big. We might barcode for the whole morning, and that's not going to be fun. Yeah, that's about right. Encrypt for sure. I mean, it's not breaking any structure with inside this fair value gap, right? It's been on this like slow grind upwards. I just want to see what it wants to do in here, and right now it's not showing. It's showing me indecision, so no trade. The trade here to the R&R wasn't good enough to get into the retracement up into that fair value gap. And I just like, it's low liquidity. We don't know Like, it's not giving us, it's not telling us, it's not speaking to us, it's not speaking the language right now. And even if this does play out, like, again, this is like the biggest thing to me is it needs to railroad a very, very strong candle. It's doing it, right? But how often does it railroad something that strong, right? It's all about probability. Probability of it getting railroad is slim. Does it happen? Of course it does. Happens a lot. But more times than not, it does not happen. And trading's all about the probabilities. If you want to learn more about that ICT first presented fair value gap, just I think, let me actually, I'll see if I can YouTube a video on it. If not, I'll make one, right? I mean, first presented fair value gap play. And if you guys have any longer form videos you want me to make, let me know, and like explaining anything about the fractal or even this, right? Yeah, if you look up first presented fair FVG ICT, there's a lot of videos on it. Or at least a few. Here we go. Is this for the continuation up, though? I think we're in chop. This might be the play to invert this too. Again, do I think it's going to railroad this? We're going. Oh, I know what it's doing. It's making Christmas tree lights. Oh, the red and green Christmas lights. It's just going to barcode and make red and green, red, green, red, green. The ho, 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 fuck you pattern. Let's see. Put a little Santa hat on it. There you go. We got a little Santa hat on it. Thought I had a reindeer in here somewhere. Nope. This 4 hour might be making a possibly. Let's go to the 1. Looks like it's heating up. I have no idea about Bitcoin. I think we're stuck in the middle. I think there's so many people that are bearish that we could just take out everyone's stops and pump. I don't know anybody that's bullish. How do you feel about it? I think yeah, right? And I mean, like, everyone's bearish on it, right? And what pumps Bitcoin more than anything? People trying to short it. It runs that liquidity over and over again. I think Trump threw the 4-year cycle out the window. We pumped way too soon because he was elected. And I think Encrypt and I talked about this the other day. It was like, why do we think it was so hard to trade this year? Well, we had the Trump pump that really threw the entire market off. So we consolidated a lot. We started moving only in Asia, or a lot of times in Asia or London, and then chop in New York. And then, so this kind of the same thing happened with Bitcoin. So now we're like just in this like weird spike, drop down. I don't know. It's a different cycle. Like show me where altcoin season happened. Like it really didn't. If anything had happened in the bear, we had a bear pump for altcoins. Oh, this sucks. I'd have to find a trade. I'm just going to throw one mini on something, I think. Yeah, they did nothing except fucking dump. All they did was dump. And I didn't have that big of altcoin positions. Like 1% of my portfolio was altcoins. I was waiting for the right time and this never came. I jumped away too soon on Sui and Deep. But that was about it. That's all I bought. I thought Sui and Deep were going to pump this year, and obviously it did not. Nothing did. I like Chainlink. I don't know much about Ondo, but Chainlink's a really good project. I've talked to their C-level people a few years ago. It's a good project. Talked with their CEO. I can't remember their names now. CEO and CTO. I was going to use them for a big project, and we used them a little bit. Yeah, I put what I was willing to lose on deep and sushi. Yeah, link is real critical for the whole space. And then I like storage too. I did end up using storage a lot. It's extremely cheap backup. Extremely cheap backup for large sites and whatnot. It's like Link really hasn't done much either. Yeah, Chainlink's a solid project. It's going to be around for a long time. It's just when is it going to get that pump? I haven't really dove back into like the token economics of it. How many are created? How many are in circulation? That's something that you always have to look at when you're thinking about buying alts. Is how much left is in circulation? How much is the total circulation? How much has been minted or released? Is it minted? Are they released? Who owns the bulk of them? That's always key. Like there's some influencers out there, I won't name names, that are really attached to really shitty projects with really unrealistic expectations of where price could go when they say that it's going to go to like $1 or $5, and then you look at the market cap of it, and well, the market cap has to be like $3 trillion for it to get to be $1 or something. You know that's not realistic. This just wants to go. This is just barcoding the crap out of everything. I'm actually glad I'm streaming today. Now it's at 0, so it doesn't matter. I couldn't even draw that fib long enough before it crashed through it. This is the move down, right? How ridiculous. Again, same exact theory that it's not going to come and completely take this out on one candle, but it did. I didn't think it was gonna. It's like just railroading everything. Just railroading it. Cam, were you the one that we talked about that you used a 5-minute opening range? I'm trying to remember who that was. This one would have been a tough one, huh? We can take a look at Bitcoin real quick. Wish I had my other screens open so I could bounce between them. Oh, I don't want to look at that Bitcoin. Yeah, that's the thing about these barcodes, is that those orbs don't work, but hey, they do a lot of the times. I know a lot of people who play them. A lot of people play the 15-minute. That's what got me thinking about it, because I was like, oh, the 15-minute orb has not. It's if we've had 2 inside trading candles in a row in the 15-minute. Like, what the hell? Yeah, that's exactly right, Cam. That's cool. Cool. You want to see follow through, right? You want to see that same thing that we're looking for here with the fractal. We're trying to see that follow through, that punch, and it's just grinding. There's no punch. So I think we might be locked in this area for a while. Some of these were big enough. Yeah, they're not even that big. Yeah, that would have been just enough for 1 to 2. It's not giving us a good enough range. Y'all might see me flip an account just to get the trade in. If you guys haven't liked the video, do me a favor and hit the like button. Okay, the question is will this come down? I might play for it down. Again, we're at the bottom of this range, though. That's the tricky part. We're at the bottom of this range. My expectations for tape was 0, so I'm having a hard time just taking a scalp too. Oh, that's a pretty good reaction. Go back up there and try it again. Do I want to long short here? Not really, right? London low holding strong. Slight bull div here. Trades down, up. I'm going to ask you guys for a trade. Where should I go? It's about to invert this mini fair value gap. I think I can get up there for 30 more seconds. Is it going to run it again? Is it really going to run it again? How far is that? 40 points. Yeah, there we go. No, it does not want to. Yeah, no, right. I don't want to take any of these trades. Like if it breaks here, well, it come all the way down here. I don't know. It's gonna bounce off visuals low. That would have to be the protected, which is not too bad, but it looks like it's about to run now. Like I don't want it. I don't want it. Do not want it. Kind of the price action I expected today. It's kind of Christmas tree, this whole damn thing. There are any Christmas trees in here? No Christmas trees. Five-minute bull divvy. Oh yeah, this right here. Never broke structure here, that's why I never got in, right? Didn't break structure means more upside. But how much upside? You got the 50% of this candle here. Now it's reacting off that. Inverse that. Do you trust this to pump up here and try to break this? No, not really, because 50% here. And you'd have to run this 3 times in a row. Like, really? Like, really? Today, if you're trading, it's get in, get out, get green, get out kind of day. You know what's going to happen. It's going to break structure with like a 100-point 1-minute candle, take out all of this, and leave us in the dust. Like, really? This one wasn't a huge, like, that bad of a trade? No, I don't think it would have given us the right RR. We just took it once it hit the bottom of the fair value gap. Stop above the fair value gap. Candle. Run it to London low. It would have been a 1-to-1. Would have been a 1-to-1. High risk 1-to-1 though. That's not an easy 1-to-1. I like the 1-to-1s where I'm just jumping in on momentum. Not fighting everything. Inverted. Inverted. I just realized the meeting I have, we set a time but not a location. And I have to 100% press a button today just to get one trade in, 100%, or I lose this account. For those of you who weren't here before, it's I'm trading a funded ticks account, and funded ticks has a 7-day inactivity rule. It used to be 5. They changed it to 7. They count the weekends because they were counting the 5 days on the weekend. So if you didn't trade on a Thursday and you didn't trade again until Tuesday, you lost your account. So they changed it to 7 days. And I think the last day I traded on my funded was Tuesday. So I need just one trade, and it doesn't need to be a real trade. It can be what you call a flip. I can go in with one contract, hold it for 10 seconds, and get out. But even then, you want to get in there for 10 seconds and have it be a winning trade. I have a Tradify eval renewing tomorrow that I'm $1,000 away from. I'm not going to get that done. So I was thinking about canceling that and getting one of their new select plans that have daily payouts. And just start that at the beginning of the year. I like the daily payouts aspect of that. You can take $1,000 a day out of your $50,000 account. $2,500 profit goal, then daily payouts. The daily payout flex plan for Tradify, no, the maximum is 1,000. You have two options with the select plan. You can either have the daily payouts, which are 1,000 cap, 1,000 a day. I mean, that's a good trading day on a 50K account. Or they have I think it's 5 days of $150 or more, but you have a max payout of every 5 days of 3,000. I kind of don't get why someone would pick the 3,000 over the daily payout. If you can get 3,000 in 5 days, well, then you might as well just have taken it out as you went, unless you're just going to scale it. I don't know. To me, the daily payout seems better. Go take a look at Tradify and look at those select plans. They're nice. They're a little expensive, but there's no activation fee either. I think it's like about $100 a month for the 50K. Maybe a consistency rule. I'll just open it up. Let me see if I can somehow add a... Nope. Not that one. No. I want to delete this one. Yes. Window capture, there we go. Let me... There's a window capture here, okay. I'm still kind of setting up this. And why not, since price action's so good. That's a way too big. Nope. Okay, let's take a look at the Tradify. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, exactly. The $100 a month for $1,000 a day. I mean, and I think after there's the select, we got this is good. $2,500 traded prof. That's awesome. Usually they're 3,000, right? I think the growth is 3,000. Yep. And a lot of other props is 3,000. Max end of day, not trailing 2,000. Like this has to be one of the best plans there is. $103. Activation fee none. So that's your all-in cost. You get it done in a no consistency on funded, right? On the funded part of it. Well, they used to have a tab here that would show the. Maybe I'm thinking something different. Yeah, there's no consistency, right? There's a 40% consistency on this. Oh, it's over here. None. Right? No consistency. You can get it in a day. Daily loss limit 1,000. What to do? That's soft breach. You break that. It's not. It's a soft breach. You don't lose your account. This is a hard breach. End of day. End of day. You know what you can do on these, right? You can try to catch the big ass moves with these. You can leave massive runners to get to this, right? So why would this makes no sense? The flex makes no sense to me. There's no. This makes all the sense. Oh shit! Press action's doing something. This is just doing that. Okay. End of day drawdown. Okay. So there's two different types of drawdown, and like Apex, even Tradify. Price action doesn't really want to do anything. I'm probably not going to get a real trade in before I have to leave. Okay, so we'll just show the difference. Okay, so end of day means you can lose your max trailing drawdown is $2,000 end of day, meaning it's whatever it is at the end of the day. But if you from day to day, how do I explain this? Okay, we'll do this one. Trailing end of day, they switched this to trailing end of day. Daily loss limit. There's intraday drawdown, which means from your highest point within that day. Let's do it here. Okay, end of day, right? You start with 5,100 at the end of the day minus your 2,000. So you're at 49 is your bottom, right? So you start the day with this. Then throughout the day, you go up to 52,000, right? But it is in this day, same day, it's still 49,000. But then the next day, it's 52,000. You're starting the day with equals 50,000 is your drawdown. And then intraday is different, right? So you start with 51,000 at the start of the day. Oh, well, actually, we have to start with the beginning, okay, right? So now you have minus your 2,000 drawdown, 48. Then you make 51,000, but your drawdown follows you. So now it's 5,000. Same day, right? So if you go up to here, right, you moved it up. All on the same day. So now if you lose 2,000, you breach the account. Here, you can lose 3,000 before you need to breach the account, but you can't because they have a daily drawdown which will lock you out. Oh, she went. What'd I tell you? It was just gonna go. No warning, just go. My God, Top Step. Top Step is a dumpster fire at the moment. It just went. It just went. Could have got short here. Just let it ride. Windmilled here. Biting into the gap. Right on, man. Right on. Growing those paper accounts is fun, especially when you're trading it like you would regular trade. You have that confidence because you're not have any risk on, and you can just watch your trades go. That is something, though. Are you treating that Bitcoin paper account as if it was an eval? What's up, Blair Force? We are watching price do nothing fun. How's your day been? We kind of predicted that this would just dump without us and just run straight to the targets. Really didn't offer any kind of setup. Not with anything with any good RR. What is the Bitcoin doing? Oh shit, spiked up, came back down. Gold still running, silver still running. Our silver trade is doing good. Paper trade, watchy trade. That daily's not looking hot though. Yeah, Unicrypt were in that nice Bitcoin short. Guys, it's flagging. You're watching me not take very many trades today. That's what you're watching. Well, look at that. That flag is the 4. I'm just gonna leave that because that's funny. Four hours so heavy. And I'm still looking for that one trade for this one account. And that's it. That's all I want today. I'm running out of time though. I might have to just flip this. Oh, that was rude. That's one of the biggest green candles of the morning. Crazy action. Crazy action. We have 2 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. Look at it. It's crazy. Right off of the new week. Opening gap. Rocketed. Yeah, right on, Blair. We had some people in the Discord complaining about the volume, and they were trying to trade on a Sunday before Christmas. This whole week's gonna have no volume. I so just want to blindly long. 127. What else you guys watching? Bitcoin, mainly. Days like this is when I should have been trading like gold or something, right? No. Gold was just as rude. A little better candle too at 10:15. I haven't been able to get into that. That was junk too. We're done, Blair. That's my mindset too. Really, I want to start trading gold on top of this of NQ, but I feel like I don't want my attention split. Master one. Just watch it. Take what it gives you. Yeah. That might be the bottom of this candle here. Nope. Not wants to dip back down. And guys, that's why I wait for this candle to make its tail when I'm entering these. It's because it's going to show its hand. If it bites deep in there, I'm out. I'm right. So it did the thing a little bit there. That was a higher risk one here. But I wait for this tail to be made before I decide if I want to be in or not. Because more often than not, no, not more often than not, a lot of the times, enough of the times, it runs back down. So you've got 50% of this candle here too, so this could be the draw back down into here, in this 50% in this fair value gap too. Really would like, that would be ideal. Let's come back down and then go back up. Here, I'm going to do this so I know where it is. Little dip and rip. Little dip and rip. I know it's on the top of an inverted too. I got to study that a little bit more carefully. Price action's offering something. Just the R&R is really not good. A lot of one-to-ones. A lot of R one-to-ones today for sure. That's why this might be just a one get in, get out situation. Sweep it. Swept. Now do we trust this to be the tail of that 15? Because really, we'd want to see it dip down into this again, make a much cleaner candle too. That's what's making it tough. Got resistance, obviously, at London low. Change of structure here wouldn't be the worst to get out of this. Change of structure, oops. Above London low. How big are these candles? Not very big, huh? No. Really struggling to get above London low again. SR flipped, right? Kind of classic. Resistance, I meant support, support, no longer. Resistance, resistance. See if the 3 minute was any cleaner today, I doubt it. London Low's also the daily open. Actually, yes. I have an indicator that will tell us real quick. Daily opens down here. Oh yeah, because top of the new week opening gap, so the daily opens down there. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I have that too. I just got to turn it on. So I got midnight open on this. This is a nice, this is what I use for marking out London high, low, and all that. I think it has a midnight open. Did I do anything? Yep, true day open is right on it. Good call, Cam. Nice. Oh, use the status indicator. Yeah, that would work great. A lot of people use the midnight open. I don't. I have enough levels on that I'm used to using. Like all these levels for me were enough today if I could have gotten in on a trade. Like hindsight, this is the best one. This is the new day opening gap. Just hold all through that junk. First presented fair value gap rather down and played all the way to the top of the new day, new week and new day opening gap. That would have been the play. That was tough to get into though, real tough to get into. For me anyway. Okay, Cam, which way? Let me know. I'm gonna press the button. If you say long or short, I'm just kidding. I have 15 minutes that I need to find a trade in, or I'm flipping this bad boy for no trades. Can I do polls and stuff? Do they allow me? Engage with my audience. Let's see what I go. Start a Q&A. Answer viewer questions live. Start a poll. Cool. I can do that. Oh, she's getting frisky. A lot of tail chasing today. A lot of people will be chasing their tail through this action. Oh, we only have a 100-point range. $150-point range. Not a big range. It did break structure, but so gross that you don't want to take it, right? So dumb. Okay, watch out, guys. I'm looking for bad setups now. 1 minute to the new 1 hour and new 15. Actually, less than a minute. Something's happening with my indicator. It's not updating the time on the 15-minute candle. It's going down by 10. Has it always done that? I don't think it did. Maybe it has. This is feeling heavy. Thirty tick candles. This is the most fun I've had all day. Everything's getting bought up and everything's getting sold all at the same time. It's going to invert that. 12 seconds. Oh, it failed to invert. It's 5 minutes. Looks like it wants to dive, right? Coming down. Big structure here. 1 hour. One hour looks heavy too, huh? Consolidation. Look at that, we got bull divvies, bear divvies, divvies. Another bull one here, right? Boom, boom. So dumb. Uh, 14-year-old cat. That's a pretty old cat. Scratching people or scratching scratching people or scratching like itself or furniture or oh, I seriously have 10 minutes and I need to press a button because I don't think I'll be back in time to trade the afternoon. I'm gonna go have a lunch meeting with a friend. I'm just gonna have to send one contract. That sucks. That is one. It's scratching itself in the same spot. Yeah, that sucks. Hopefully, it's just like a food allergy or something. New treats or new food or something. Something easy to take care of. I like how it has that button there now. I'm gonna have to flip this, guys. I'm going down to one contract, and I'm just gonna take an entry at some point. I wish it wasn't choppy now. I wish it had at least a little bit of movement I could jump in on. So right now, what I'm going to do is I need to take a trade in my funding ticks account so I don't get a 7-day inactivity breach. I would like to win that trade, but if I don't, it's not a big deal. It's going to be one contract in and out. This feels like a long. If I come back up, I'll mark it in. I'll just do that. I don't know, 25 ticks seems like a lot today. You've got to be shitting me. Just friggin' punch somewhere. Trade down. My God, I don't like the movement for either up or down. Ah, there she goes. Has it been 10 seconds yet? Nope. Pop it up. It was supposed to be aggressive. Watch out, guys. Made $6. Okay, now that that has been traded, I feel much better. It would have been $60 if I used a full mini. 1 micro, though, doesn't pay much. Because I need to call it a day. So I got that one trade in. I'm going to make sure that it registered. And I will see you guys back on Discord. And or I might go live again today, depending on what time I get home. But I doubt it. It won't be worth it anyways. So I'll see you guys in the morning on the live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps out. Share the stream with people. I need to get to like 500 followers. So that might take a couple years. I will see you guys in Discord. Take care. Peace.